grew up in a home where my brother was 5 years older, so from the time I was literally conscious, I was hearing Beatles music. My brother was playing Beatles all day long, all day night. There was all day night. It's like Hard Day's Night, you know. Anyway, constant Beatles music. Then when I was 6 years old, I got some birthday money and I went out and bought my very first album. And the album I bought was the Beatles' Let It Be. And, you know, I already knew who they were, but I saw the cool pictures of them on the front cover. And I was like, yeah, those guys are cool. I've got to get that. So I did. I bought it, took it home and played it all the time. And when I was a kid, I actually had a pretty decent little stereo system with 2 speakers, and I would listen on headphones, and that's really how I learned about music, listening to every detail of that record and hearing the voices in the background. I knew everything that every one of them said when they're on the rooftop and when they're in the studio talking. And
Queen says no to pot-smoking FBI members.
I was just fascinated by them, their music, their energy, their vibe. I was captivated by the Beatles. And then flash forward to when I'm a teenager, I already knew how to play guitar. So it was kind of like a no-brainer. It's like, I got to make a band. So my friend Bruce and Scott and I, we made a band. So the Beatles really were the focus of my passion in terms of becoming a musician and going for it and wanting to do it professionally and learn how to write songs and how to produce and all those things. It was all about the Beatles. It was my love of the Beatles and my admiration of their incredible work. Because of my fanaticism over the Beatles, not only do I own every single possible thing you could imagine, multiple versions of each album, different mixes, bootlegs, a lot of the stuff you're hearing on these box sets, these brand new remix box sets, I've had those tracks for decades. All of the studio outtakes and all that stuff. I'm a fanatic, a real fanatic. I've been collecting as a fanatic for almost 40 years. I have every movie, anything they ever shot on video or film, I have that, even if it's in really bad quality. I'm a collector. I have a massive collection of amazing stuff. Being the great admirer of the Beatles that I am, I take their music very seriously because I consider them to be the greatest artists of the 20th century, and they haven't been topped yet. And I'm firmly convinced that they won't. There was just something happening with them, a combination of talent, intelligence, intuition, and magic. When you listen to those records, the magic just comes bursting out of those tracks.
1, 2, 3, 4!
She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. Help, I need somebody. There are places I remember. Try to see it my way. Paperback writer. She said, ah, look at all the lonely people. Turn off your mind, relax and float downstream. Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to Penny Lane. There is a barber showing photographs. It's getting better all the time. I read the news today, oh boy. We gave her most of our lives. I am he as you are, he as you are me, and we are all together. Spend my days in conversation, please. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Sexy Sadie, what have you done? Love you forever and forever. Love you with all my heart. She's well acquainted with the touch of the velvet hand, like a lizard on a window pane. The long and winding road. Don't let me down. Out Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. I say, golden slumbers fill your eyes.
Everything that I do in terms of artistry is connected to them, because what they did was so special, had so much magic, passion and excitement, creativity and integrity, inventiveness and fearlessness. I can't believe I've been making videos this long, and this is the first one I've done talking about the Beatles. It's crazy.
Here comes the sun.